So we got to get it right. Now I look.
You there.
All right. So, we already recording. Let me adjust my mic. So, greetings, everyone. We on another episode of Erryting Kool. It's been a minute. Like I said before, when you see me go absent with these episodes, that just means I just working on the guests, and I can't disappoint. I gotta have legends after legends after legends. So this year, I can't remember how much different people. I remember, okay, we did the shot interview, then some months passed, then we came back with Shinwin Steven, and now some months passed. So today we have someone who's been blazing up the place, you know, multi-elevation award winner, because I was at the Elevation Awards, because this podcast and my music got nominated. And today we have Mr. Jonny Cake.
Brrr, bop, bop, boom, boom, kaboosh. I don't know if he was putting in the sound effects, but I do it just in case.
I mean, you could go ahead.
Yeah, we know.
So,
yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
The tourists come over to chill on the beach, but they don't come over the hill where we sleep. We got nightmares and they got fantasies. No sanity, it's just insanity. My mommy hoping nothing happens to me.
you know, we have, after, I think I've been working on getting Jonny Cake. Because I think if you look at your page, I've been messaging it from probably last year.
For a while, yeah, for a while.
Trying to set it up, because I was like, all right. Because before, I think originally we were supposed to do an interview, I think around 2021. Because that's when Kool-Aid was supposed to come on the show when he was at 103.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, life happened. And then when I think I started seeing your videos becoming more traction, and then obviously I had to go from Genesis, because obviously I had to Flicking Road. But then it was okay, you bubbling with all these other songs, and it's hold on, he going on a little run, because it's because my favorite song yours so far, I don't it used to be Flicking Road, but it was Dead Drunk. Jive is just the melody of it. But before we get into all of that, before we start anything, we like to often give our guests the privilege of giving us the Bahamian word, phrase, or saying of the day. And we extend that to you.
Of the day?
Yeah. The Bahamian word, phrase, or saying of the day.
The Bahamian phrase today is Hui. O-O-E-E-E.
Okay, what is that exactly?
Hui is an expression. Hui is an expression that you intensely like something. All right?
Okay.
So it's
oui?
Okay,
how you spell it? Because some people spell it
O-O-E-E-E.
Okay, so with some people spell it O-U-I.
No, not Ui. That's Ui. That's I can't take that from Stevie S.
Okay.
He says Ui.
Yeah.
I say Hui. That's O-O-E-E-E. So if a female come up and you was like, oh, you look so good today. Hui. Oh, you smell nice, eh? Hui. What does food taste good, eh? Hui. You know what I'm saying? Just an expression. It's just an expression.
So that's a Jonny Cake original.
That's original. That's the first time ever explained here today. So we could put that here. That's the first time we've ever heard that.
Okay, for sure.
Hui. All right, there we go.
All right. So I was in a debate probably a couple times over the last probably 10 years on your name.
Yeah.
People are like, wait, why would you name drumming? I was bro, that's hard, bro. Because it's Bahamian, but it's it. When you think about SEO and searching it up, when they search up Jonny Cake, which is, I remember on one of our episodes, we was talking about like the meaning behind Halloween and the origins, and they used to make flour cake. And basically, you know, obviously we as Bahamians we make flour cake, but obviously Jonny Cake is a whole different, a little bit different mixture with different ingredients, but it's a staple. So it's like, why not name it after? Like that's like. If like how you have like Blink 182 or Red Hot Chili Peppers, it's like it's the same name.
It's automatic.
Like,
it's automatically a household name, right? Yeah. It's something that and it's crazy that you mentioned SEO and stuff like that because at that point in time, the reason why I changed my name from Rio de Janeiro to Jonny Cake was because I was having a problem with trademark. You see what I'm saying? Because I was getting serious in the game at that point in time.
Yeah, it was Rio de Janeiro off the...
Come on, you type that in, there is no way you're going to see me first, second, third, or fourth page on Google. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so I had to just figure out something what Bahamians would easily recognize.
Not just Bahamians.
And watch this. And the Americans, because I was off to school and everything, and I understand when they said certain words, a lot of our words play together with what they do over there and what they think and what they say, whatever. So the Jonny Cake thing was a mistake. I literally stumbled upon that.
All right. So let's, before we get to the name change, tell us about your early upbringing. Like, what was life like? I saw the other day you used to... What primary school you went to? High school? You said you was at CV, was a big baller. What year that was? Because
09, 08, 07.
Okay, so I was playing ball around that same time. So it was like
you had hard to see.
I probably saw you, but didn't know. Okay,
still got clips of me. Still got it. Still, but early upbringing was pretty cool. I had island parents. Okay. You know what I mean? So a lot of my summers were on Andros and Eleuthera.
Okay.
South Andros, Eleuthera. So South Andros was I liked what I gained from that because I learned to appreciate a lot and I learned a lot of survival skills, you know? And I would wonder why my mother would send me there so much because the first time I got there, that was the most horrific experience of my life. You see what I'm saying?
Brother.
What? That's what I mean, bro. I never forget the mosquitoes everywhere. You gotta go outside. Like, it was just crazy, bro. Like, because it was like that real island feel, you know what I mean? But after getting used to it and you realize, like, you gotta use your imagination so much to do things, using torch to go for crab, go in the bush. Like, they ain't scared of nothing, bro. Like, they fellas. Yeah. You know, that's where I met some uncles and stuff who just, like, they would run outside, bite a snake, neck off, and come on and be like, oh, don't worry about that, man. If you crawl on you, everything good. You know what I mean? But between that, I went to Gerald Cash Primary. I went to S.E. McPherson.
And then
I'm a shop. And then I went to the whole feeder situation. You know, when you go to certain schools. And then when I went CV Battle, I was balling from, I was in S.E. though.
Okay.
Coach Simmons, big up yourself. Pop.
You probably know my cousin. I know Deshaun Dean.
Deshaun name sound familiar.
Okay, yeah.
So call him anything else? You know, everybody like
people used to call him tall boy. He was like 6'6".
Tall boy. Nah, that kind of makes more sense. I almost think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So, all right. So I saw in interviews and you made in your speech at the Elevation Awards of you being in rap. And obviously during the time, because me and you started in set, so obviously late 2000s.
Yeah.
We had this teen rap thing going on between like 05 and 10 or whatever. And then obviously people matriculate into different artistry. So tell me like why you wanted to choose rap first, what that thinking was like, and then the switch to Rake and script. Because we can get into... I really want to get into how a lot of baby artists who do other genres now sort of switching over.
Let me tell you what happened. My boy Joe Blacks, my neighbor. Joe Blacks was rapping around Padrino and White House them time.
Okay.
Right? He was on the radio. Like, I had that, like, I knew of him because he was a radio. Like, I used to go to school listening to this, but he was rapping.
Yeah.
Like, he was carrying on by. Like, he was a rapper.
Yeah.
Like, real rapper over here. Like, he riding the fresh whips every day, like, and it was carrying on by, right? So I was like, all right, rapping is a thing. I wasn't rapping. I used to sing more, actually. I have more of an R&B voice than anything. If I started singing, panties gone off the yard. So I just got to keep that in my back. I just keep that in my back pocket. But just in case the Rake and scrape don't work out. You know what I'm saying? I got the woke cooks. But anyway. So what happened was I went off to college, right?
What school you went to?
That was Iowa Lakes Community College.
Where?
Iowa Lakes, as in Iowa, yeah. Esterville, Iowa.
Oh, yeah. To study what exactly?
But I don't even know. I just called. I studied criminal. I studied criminal justice, but I went to play ball, right? But
So
what
that
happened
was like a JUCO?
Yeah, it's JUCO.
Okay,
It's JUCO. So what happened was, all these guys I met from New York and Philly and whatever, and all them playing like rappers from their hometown.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, y'all think it's a game. Let me play some rappers from where I from. So I go online and I put on 100 jams, and they were playing Major Boy Dunham. Right?
Okay,
Now,
so
Major
this
is
is
my
like
boy.
2011,
Yeah,
2012.
2011, right? I didn't know the high school, whatever. And they run the where I'm from. I'm from Bahamian.
Yeah.
Right? Now, to me, that's my boy. It's all right.
Yeah.
They read me right up, bro. All right, sorry, Major. I know I say that. They read, because, boy, these fellas got Papoose and Jay-Z and Nas, which is understandable, but I wasn't really doing whatever. So when they did that, I was like, bro, I can rap and do this. I know Joe Blocks them and things. That just was the song we played at the time.
Yeah, because that was a popular song, like, you know.
But that was banging, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But after that, after I did the rap there, I got more confidence and kept going, and that's how I put up my first studio and everything. And I did all of that right in a span of like 6 months.
Okay.
I turned into a whole rapper. I was like, but y'all ain't gonna do this about the Bahamas, bro. Y'all ain't gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's more about like national pride.
Yes, right. I say, bro, y'all think this a game? I went to Joe. Joe showed me 1 or 2 things. Like, bro, you got a rhyme scheme like this, say like that. Whoa, you got to learn your freestyling and everything. I was like, all right, bro. So when I did that, after that, I did that for a good while. These kind of some Bamboo Shark, Royals, all of that good stuff. Parody songs, but Be Rich, Faithful, and a few songs. So, but COVID is what caused that change.
So COVID. So you wasn't making Rake and Scrape dirt like before COVID?
No, bro. I started Rake and Scrape 2020. My first Rake and Scrape song was Get 'em Ricky.
Oh.
I did one like soca song before then, but I wasn't serious with it. I was just trying whatever.
Okay, so because you just skipped like a whole 10-year period. Because we going from 2011 to 2020.
2019, I was still rapping.
Okay, so what was the feel like? Because I feel like I saw you on some click odds like 2018 and 20.
Yeah.
So that was for more so rap.
That still was rap. That was collect like while you drink is it's rapping.
Yeah, okay.
Everything was still rap. Like I really was still rapping the whole time. A few other songs. I can't even think about them right now because I feel like forever. But it was rapping.
So okay, so was it the pandemic making you? Obviously, the pandemic made a lot of us stop and think and reflect, and then
Yeah.
you know. So what was it like at that time? Was it more so you feel like the Rake and Scrape was gonna connect more than the rapping, or
What happened was my old man always used to tell me I was stupid because I never did Rake and Scrape. Because he was a DJ, right? And not to say like he said it in a bad way. He used to be like, bro, I know these guys. They are doing it. Like Bahamian people love Rake and Scrape, but it never really clicked to me.
we always more hyper focus on crossing over. And
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be like, bro, they're up here. And he plays that every party when he plays Bahamian music and these people go crazy.
Yeah.
But it never really clicked, right? Until Chad Young, he was a producer. And what's crazy story about him is I knew him from I was about 6 years old. We went to the same church.
Okay.
I knew he plays guitar. You know, time go on, you do your thing.
Yeah,
you go.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't seen him in a while. Hit me up out the blue. Bro, I want you to try this. I'm like, what are you talking? He's like, you was that Jonny Cake guy, right? I'm like, yeah, like, you know who I am.
Hold on, so wait. Let's pause right there. So when did the name change happen in 2020 or?
No, the name change was already there from about 2015.
Okay, so you just changed to Jonny Cake because to sound more Bahamian.
Yeah, to sound more Bahamian, even with the rap, because I had a song called Faithful. I was playing on the jams as well. That was under the Jonny Cake brand as well. I had a few songs on the rap songs under Jonny Cake. And during that time, they were just coming out, trickling 1 or 2 or 3 a year. So that's what happened. But I really changed more because it was more of a business move. Not because it's just simply cultural, because I now want to do woo. It just so happened that I needed a name when people, because the cake pie was like Jonny Cake, like corn, like bread.
Yeah, bread.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like when Americans say that's the first thing they can think about. When Bahamians say it, the first thing is just in their mind is Jonny Cake, and it's laughable, it's funny. You know what I'm saying?
Because they always be like, what kind of big man?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
but then after a while, they started laughing at it and be like, who got the cake? Well, you get salt, you got stew. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they just start clowning. And I'm like, whatever, float your boat. At least you talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it ain't like a bad thing. People just like get off it. You're not wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
But I changed the name during that period and just was doing rap. And when the COVID came, it just so happened to work out that I named Jonny Cake. And I ended up doing the Rake and Scrape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it worked out.
All right, so obviously COVID. I mean, shortly before COVID, I was already sort of because I did just come out from school late 2016, 2017, sort of looking out to the layout of the line, seeing obviously this is new boom or new Bahamian artists. No matter what the genre is, because obviously you would have things like sound waves and things like that. Obviously, for a long time they were saying like Rake and Scrape dead because only the old heads doing it. But I feel like
True.
around that 2015, 2017 range, that's when the new blood started coming in.
Start stepping up a little bit,
yeah.
a little bit more. But I like 19, 20.
Yeah.
That's when it really, because I think Shine was out a year before me. That's when he really hit the scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You always had the Abbies and stuff like that. And whatever,
yeah, but it's all them from eras early 2000s, 90s or whatever. So
what us like really coming into there, like Iron them and stuff like that, it's really kick off like around that time. And then you're like Nishidam. Nishidam was always doing like music and bands and stuff. Like they always did this thing. But it's like for some reason, that 2020 boom.
Yeah.
Jess was like, all right, let's go over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what I think what happened too was it was a resurgence in I think Bahamian pride because obviously you see people wasn't caring for Junkanoo, but then as soon as it gets snatched away, all of these things going to Regatta, going to Junkanoo, everybody started feeling for it. And it started like
taking advantage of the fact that we just always doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because then the whole conversations was around that time. Is obviously the Bahamas Carnival thing came in 2015, so it was like, well, why we don't support Rake and Scrape concerts?
Junkanoo concerts and stuff like that.
So and I was like, well, I think people do, or people was arguing like. The information about, but then when I went to a couple of things, like to the farm and over the years and the best of the best, they didn't park out. So it's like, bro, like
all has always been like that,
yeah,
bro.
So it's like, bro, people will support. It's like you just gotta make quality content,
and that's what it's crazy you said it because that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like you have to treat it like I treat my Rake and Scrape career like I would treat my rap career. You know what I mean? Like it's really got to put it in music, you got to put it in content, you got to put it in consistently. You got to make sure that people feel what you're saying. You got to get in the streets and let the streets make sure they like what you're doing. You just can't expect because you put out a song and use Bahamian, people can like you. That's the last thing Bahamians can do, bro.
Yeah.
Like I tell you off the rip.
So what besides the pandemic, like what do you feel like caused the Bahamian public to sort of embrace culture a little bit more? Especially with the newer blood, not just the
they was waiting on it.
Okay,
they was waiting on it. Like they literally just was waiting. That was like when you go to the parties and you listen to the music that's been being played, they were the same songs from. And nothing wrong.
That's
with them.
What I'm saying.
Like years ago, bro.
Yeah.
So it's almost like okay, now hold on. There's no way we don't have because now soca music bring out new songs all the time.
Right.
And when I listen to the people who come to the concerts and they be like, yeah, man, we just wanted that breath of fresh air. So all artists had to do was literally just step up, make the product, and literally the fans were just waiting. So I don't think like something happened where all of a sudden now we just want to hear Rake and Scrape. They always wanted to hear it, but now we came with a fresh take on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We came different look, different styles. How we do it. So now it's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Now we got more people who look more like us. Because I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You look more like us, that's making the music. So it's just an automatic click, like, oh yeah, we working with that. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, because I think, when we was in school, so you would graduate high school 2009?
Yeah, 2009.
Okay, I was 10. So, obviously when we was coming up in school and probably a little bit while afterwards, we was looking at them national days as like, oh, okay, well, this is something we do. We want to do something like so we can sort of cross over American. Do you feel like that thinking has shifted since, I guess, 2015, 2020?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has. It has because now we have a lot more producers and we have a lot more ways and information on how to enter the music industry and realizing now that those national holidays just ain't there something to do. Like, you literally as an artist can go there and make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people would, like, even when I was young, I would look at them and be like, they're just some Bahamians on stage.
Yeah.
Singing some Bahamian music. Ooh, yeah. Now I was like, bro, all right, yeah, they like artists. doing that thing because we do music. John perform out of the country and everything now.
Yeah,
with the thing.
And to that, I feel like we getting back to the conversation where other Bahamian artists started crossing over and making Rake and straight music. We finally figured out this, like, hold on, instead of trying to be like everybody else, we might as well be ourselves.
Just be you. And bro, I go to every artist that I see, I try to convince them to do Rake and scrape. I sometimes say, but even if you don't like it, or you don't want to be considered a Rake and scrape artist, bust one.
Yeah, because I think that's what everybody started.
You will never know. That's how your boy come to me like, wait, just try this. You know, just try it. I wasn't into that. I ain't gonna lie, say it straight up, I wasn't into that. But when the people, ain't nothing feel better than when your people actually like you. That's a different high. I'm not gonna lie, because I used to be rapping and things sometimes, people look at me like, I rapping my heart out, bro. I talking, when they pull up in it. Spain making no sense. You know what I'm saying? The minute they hear me, when the music play, I'm like, okay. Oh, it gotta go with works, but this is where we live.
No, for sure. Because I think we always sort of look at, like, just from a business sense, we always try to get the international dollar versus, but then business don't work like that. You got to conquer your local market.
You
first,
have to.
And then you cross over.
Migos tell you that. You got to take over your city, bro. You have to. Like, a lot of people is being itchy with this thing where they say, you know what, you got to go away to be somebody and then come back. But that's not necessarily true. You just have to understand your market, what your people want, what they want to hear, and manipulate it to how you can use it for yourself and gain the progress that you need. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way we're going to take Rake and Scrape right now and just go to Australia and just try to get a bunch of Australians just to love it, and then the Bahamians don't love it. No, that ain't gonna happen, bro. These Bahamians are all around the world. You know what I'm saying? That's why Bahamians hit me up like, boy, I in the Galapagos Islands listening to you right now. I'm like, what? You know, I don't even have to go nowhere. Like, they are literally there. You know what I mean? It's crazy to know where these Bahamians are around the world. What does take the music with them?
Yeah, but that's how, because I feel like we always had an identity crisis, so we adopted not just only American culture, but other Caribbean cultures and trying to get acceptance from them, where it's like, we have things of our own, so we could just make that big. And it's not really, I'm a Bahamian that have to go international, but I could be a Bahamian that just do international things. So, you know, so let's get to your sort of collaboration with Shine, how y'all met, and then making Flicking Road. Well, let's go to how Get 'em Ricky came about, and then we go to Flicking Road.
Get 'em Ricky, like, that was an experiment, bro. Like, I mean,
so that was the whole so that was a rhythm that was sent to you, and you was like, let me try and see.
Yeah, it was. Okay. And then it was crazy when I first did it. It wasn't when Rake and Scrape returned, you know, because I was still thinking more business too. Is when Carnival returned, because it seemed like a more soca type feel to me, right? So I can say when Carnival returned, to try get outside of the country and get on that soca tip, try maybe some extra dollars, you know what I'm saying, somewhere else. Yeah. But John was like, bro, I will punch you up if you even dare say with anything on this beat, bro. And then I found out like how much people he produced for. Okay. Like, the legends of the legends. He has, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's that type of guy. So after I made it, I put it out, and the minute I walk out the booth, and D-Mark looked at me and was like, bro, you got a hit. All right? Because I really sit down there, I really thought about all of that, and I had time. Boy, that COVID time, I had time.
So Get 'em Ricky was produced during COVID as well?
Yeah, bro.
So, okay, so
Get 'em Ricky and Flicking Road came out like 2 months apart from each other. Yeah, that's a lot. And here's the thing. What happened was, when I dropped Get 'em Ricky, Shine, I can't remember how we met like that, but I remember Shine had sent over a rhythm as well, right? After we meet and whatever, woo, woo, woo. And I was just listening to the rhythm, and I started freestyling. Okay. And I got the video going viral. And someone hit me like, bro, you need to bring that out now. Because that's when we got that first taste of, when he say, okay, you go on the road, the bar open a little bit, but you gotta be inside a certain time. Yeah. So that's like that first time, that was like real. I was in my heart when I freestyling, right? Yeah. And then CO Entertainment, he hit me up. He called me like, bro, listen to me. Let me hit you up on the call, Shine. Get it out now. Boom, boom, boom. So I hit up Shine. I was like, bro, I got a song out now. I trying to push, but it just hitting, bro. Let's just put it out and see what happens, because it was his beat. Okay. And Shine was just starting his production time at the time, like being a producer. Okay. So I was just like, bro, let's just go and see what happens. And then you know what happened. Okay. That Flicking Road was
no. That was real, because it was like, you know, people was waiting for the restrictions. Right. And I think that's just what music is all about, even though we aren't under those things, and it's been technically 6 years, going to 7 years since the pandemic. It still hits because you might be in a job, but you can't wait until
it is.
You might be,
and you know what's crazy? That's like Nishi song "Lose Me."
Yeah.
That's a pandemic song.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you really listen to the words of that song, she made that song about COVID. But listening to it now, it's still like, "Babe, lose me, let me go. I don't be inside. I won't go." You know, it just worked.
No, for sure, worked. Because certain things is timeless, bro. Like even if obviously we went through an historic event with the pandemic. When we get old, like okay, we in our 30s now. When we get 50 and have kids get old enough, we can reflect. And this is what happened during this time. And it's like, okay, this song was this time. That was chopped down.
Time stamped. You didn't know that's where it was right there. Yeah,
so it's like, even though, okay, this was made in 2020, it's still timeless because it's like, bro, reflect on a time and take you back to the time. And I think a big problem what I had with a lot of Bahamian music was because it was in painting what you would see when you come to the Bahamas.
Yeah, because I would call it, and some people might get mad at me, but I just call it sun, sound, and sea music. Yeah. Like, I understand, like, we're a touristic destination, and we want to talk about how amazing the Bahamas is, but there are so much things past just, hey, my island is beautiful, my island is beautiful. Like, we are a whole demographic of people, we are melting pot. We got a lot of stuff we say, what we used to, what we experienced that the world don't know what's far as the taxi care you. You know, the type of talks we have, the type of dress code we got when we go to certain places.
Or
you know?
Certain experiences like by running downtown and I gotta have my blade underneath the jacket.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
or like, you know, okay, it's a holiday weekend and I going on a boat to go to Regatta.
Like, come on, bro. Like, this is real. Like, we have a whole other side of the Bahamas that a lot of people just was being relevant is a serious thing. And like, that's another thing I got from rap too. You gotta be relevant with the time. Things what people talking about now, slangs what's being used now, the way people dressing now, the things we eating, we drinking, we seeing now.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like certain nuances, like let's say someone say, but I going to Cuba. And that don't necessarily mean I going to Cuba, but then
we know what that means.
But then us going to Cuba is a whole other so meanings are on the whole. So it's like, okay, like it's like certain cultural nuances just by one term.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just to express that. And just like, you know, painting that picture because I feel like, okay, like besides American music, because obviously we're in a space where we have streaming to where we could sort of indulge in the other genres from whether it be Afro beats or let's say it's Latin trap or whatever. So if we listen and we go to the place. So it's like, okay, us finding our voice and our sound and taking you to where it is. And so when, like, I remember when all like the Atlanta rap scene was bubbling. I was in Atlanta when all those and
that should have been crazy.
So like I'm listening to music, but I'm seeing what they're talking about.
Yeah,
so it's like I appreciate the music more because it's like I listening and I looking around and it's like, oh, they talking about this street. I passing this street.
Yeah,
this, that,
you can
that,
see
like,
it.
like,
Say certain things.
Like, you know, so it's like it stick with you more when you could correlate
you
the music
around
to,
it. Yeah, you can see it, smell it, touch it. You know what's happening.
Yeah. So, you know, so I was okay. So you put out Get 'Em Ricky.
Yeah.
So how, and then you put out Flicking Road. So how you feel at this time, 2020? Obviously, we sort of in no man's land because we don't know how we're gonna get out of this. So like, what is your mindset going into? Because obviously, we didn't have election until 2021. So 2020 comes up, we still on lockdowns until like later part of 2021. So what's your mind going into this thing? You put out 2 Rake and Straight songs. People know you as a rapper. Like, what you thinking?
Like, at that point in time, with the type of love that I was getting from the music and the type of responses that I was getting back and the connections that was being made at the time, I was just getting ready mentally and as an artist to say, when we do get out of this, I need to be ready. Because I already made up in my mind. I said, okay, if I hit like this back to back, like to what people think they love it, at that point in time, all I saying is, all right, when we get out of this pandemic and things we did, I already know I'm about to get a show and everything. I just need to be ready.
Okay.
So all of my branding, Facebook pages, everything, I was just fixing at that point in time. Because, you know, we had a lot of time. Fixing and then, you know, 1 or 2, excuse me, little parties pop up nobody knew about. And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey, Jonny Cake, why don't pull up and come perform this one? And I'm like, damn, I getting performances during this time And let me tell you something. It's hard to get a rap performance in the Bahamas, bro.
Yeah, okay.
There are none, basically. If you ain't showing it yourself,
Yeah.
who bucking you?
No, but that's why I feel like a lot of people switching because
it makes sense.
Because either it's two things they switching to. Either you switching to Rake script or you switching to something more with live instrumentation. Like, so either way you gonna play something with a band behind you. So
I'm just saying, bro.
man.
Like I mean, it, like after I realized that, I was like, bro, all right, this makes sense. So at that point in time, thinking in that 2020, I was just like, all right, bro, get ready, make more songs. Because the majority of the songs what I have, if I didn't freestyle it at the time, I probably already had written. I just was writing at that point in time.
Okay. So obviously we had going into 2021, obviously somewhat election season, but it's under COVID restrictions, so we couldn't mass rally. Like it's like even this election cycle now, I saying like, you know, they sort of skimping.
Yeah, because they ain't the same.
No, because like if you start count like 2017, 2012, 07, 02, Big Marley
I
on Fort Charlotte.
I performed at those. Yeah. I was at Rio de Janeiro at those rallies.
Well,
funny story.
I
never forget my first one, right? And I had made a song for a party. If you don't know who the party is, that's your business, right? I had made a song for a party. And
this was 2012 or 2017?
Like 2012, I think. That's the first one I did, right? Okay. And what happened was I made a song that Friday. Literally just write the song. Don't know none of the words. I just write the song. I was like, bro, this would be a good song. I shopped it to one party. There was an internet. I was like, you know, only certain people can get this. My dad went and shopped it to someone else who he was working for. And it's like, yo, my son makes music. Listen to his song. Gave it to them. They said, oh, good. He's going to be on stage Monday. Now, listen to me. We ain't talking Lil Raleigh stage, bro.
Big Raleigh stage. Fort Charlotte.
We're talking Fort Charlotte.
Yeah.
And this was the Easter holiday, I think.
Oh, okay.
One of those, right?
Yeah. Fort Charlotte Park.
But you ain't had me, bro. I talking about straight down, you can see people.
Yeah.
Never been on the stage like this before. Just make the song Friday. It's Monday.
Yeah.
Friday, Monday. I out there shaking, bro. Shaking. Like I trying to remember the words. Whatever. So late grade MDs come up to me. He say, boy, you alright? I say, yeah, cool. He say, wow, you used to the say. I say, no. He say, bro, all you gotta do is when you go there to scream the party name and keep going until you remember the words.
Yeah. No, that's true.
I'm dead serious, bro. That was crazy. When I go up on the stage, guess what? I forget the first word, bro. Yeah. I forget them. And luckily, I didn't give them the instrumental. I gave them the track. So it just started playing. So as I go, he going like this. He's like, I said, I said, okay. You know, they don't care. As long as you show that out, they can scream.
Yeah.
And from there, I was like, all right, I got it. And I actually catch on to the song, and I remember like the second verse. I didn't even remember the first verse. I just keep saying, yeah, and then catch a little word. People didn't even get it. It just was dancing, bro. Yeah. That compared to now, that's a big difference, bro.
No, because I was obviously, as the people may know, I work at a news station and have these conversations, and I've been saying, hey, this time it ain't feel like the old times, because by now, they ain't called election yet. And I'm like, wait, they had Big Rally a year before? They ain't no wait until no 6 months.
Yeah.
Big Rally a year before.
The biggest.
And Big Rallies going all the way straight up on either side.
Yeah.
So I used to see R&B Bailey Park out.
And the whole
R&B Park out. I used to see it for a Charlotte parked out. I used to see them shutting down if they're going to do it by off of Nassau Street by the basketball court. They can shut that street off. Wherever a big park is, if they're going to do it in Awaki or whatever.
That's a movie.
Whatever. They shutting the whole street down. Tenting off any day if it's on Montague, whatever, wherever it is.
And that's sometimes when they used to have two on the same night, bro.
Exactly.
Like that's when they was battling.
And then that's when they would have, what's the big park down south? I can't remember right now. But, they would use the sports center. Where the carnival grounds is.
Yeah.
Everywhere, big, full cars park up everywhere. That's what I used to. I used to these corner on the side of the road type thing. Yeah. So I don't know if the money funny. People tell me the money ain't funny. So I guess people waiting until they ring the bell or whatever the case.
Probably, and that's when they build a mega rally. That's when it's one of mega rallies.
Yeah, because I always tell people, it's like in the Bahamas, going Bahamians wait. Now, obviously, this time around, the Bahamian people ain't really into no party politics.
Yeah.
Traditionally, Bahamians wait until it's election time because the rally time is party time.
Yeah, party. The rally's party.
So some
Rally's
people
party.
put on their red shirt, go this night, and then put on
Change
their
the
yellow
shirt,
shirt,
go to the
and
next
go
one.
to the next one.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what we traditionally used to. So back in 2021, obviously, you had election time. People obviously same components because now new age political areas, especially in the Caribbean. Because you see it in Trinidad and in Jamaica, they get the local artists to make them their different jingles. So obviously, this is a time where artists get to get that
Make up a little dollars.
Yeah,
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
yeah.
It's that time.
So 2021, obviously election happened, things open up. We going in 2022. What's the first show or what's the first song that you actually put out next?
After that, it was a song called "I Like Grind." That one was sketchy.
Yeah.
I think it was that or Dead Drunk. One of the two. I think "I Like Grind" come up before Dead Drunk. Yes, it did. That one was good. That one was like me just like see how far I could go with this thing now because I still experiment at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I Like Grind obviously is a little bit more.
It means working. In the song, I actually explained that it literally means grinding like hustling.
Yeah.
Like literally that's what the song is about. Like people might think I was trying to be funny. But literally, because I just wanted to show like how you could use our Bahamian verbiage and dialect and these things. Like, because if I play it anywhere else around the world, that's fine.
Yeah.
I like grind, I like hustle. But here's what did he say? what are you thinking about? Right? What are you thinking about? So after I did that one, that gave me more of like a still like little, oh my gosh, this Jonny Cake guy is just, he's too much. People was telling me, oh, you're going to get blackballed. You're going to get canceled.
Blackballed for what?
For that type of thing.
No, but then I was telling my girlfriend the other day, I was like, most Bahamian Rake songs has a bunch of sexual innuendos.
Hell yeah, bro.
So I was like, because she was like, for real? I was like, why are you saying this mean this?
Yeah,
and this mean that.
And see what it done with me is because I guess I went so blatant.
Yeah,
But I just
that's
flipped the switch. Like I said a word and a phrase that actually doesn't mean nothing, sexually or like we look in the dictionary or whatever. Doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
But they would like try hiding what they saying. Like I never forget. I tell people to this day, go listen to the song Backup Generator. Something on this side fits right in your pocket. Something you can't hide.
Yeah.
When your man them joke until they see it later, that's when she pull out a backup generator. You know what that is?
Yeah,
and a lot of people don't know that. They don't know
When you
that.
see Uncle Luke.
When he went so deep with him. Push mechanic them and then by you
the biggest box I ever saw.
And all she got. Wait.
So it's like, yeah, that's what they playing on. But I mean, that was music in their time. It's not just Rake and Script music was like that.
Yeah.
All the music
All
was
music.
suggestive more. Now, these days, it's like, boy, I ain't telling you what I do. I ain't trying to.
Yeah, you just let you know it's Bob.
Yeah. So, I Like Grind came out. Then you said Dead Drunk.
Yeah, Dead Drunk.
Okay, so let's stop right there. Because Dead Drunk on Spotify, ladies and gentlemen, is Jonny Cake's most streamed song right
Yeah,
now.
it is. I worked with because I did a collaboration with Keep the Vibe Alive with that one. Right? So because they the guys that bring out all the albums.
So hold on. So because I have been taking notice because Keep Alive, Vibe Alive does a lot of the concerts that have at the farm and things like that. So are you a part of them or
No, I ain't a part. Like we worked together.
Okay.
Shout out Les, shout out Ray and everybody who did. But what happened was I had that song written a while.
Okay.
And with the original producer, we supposed to put it the song, and he's like, yo, I working a deal with some people with this. We'll hold on for a second, hold the song. So when I hold the song and find out that Keep the Vibe Alive got involved and they hand stretched deep in Bahamian music and culture, I was like, why not, work on the rhythm with them and see what's happening. They did a lot of the marketing, a lot of the promotion. And then, the way I wrote Dead Drunk, because I always still wanted to try and get a more Caribbean feel with my music.
And then the morning.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted people around the Caribbean to sing, because I understand when we use certain words and certain phrases, only us can understand it, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. But I feel as though for certain music, there's a lot of Caribbean islands over here that love our sound, But they just, what the word we talking about, but it still sound good. It is what it is. But I was like, you know what, let me just give them something plain, good English. Like, I just be like, when you listen to Bob Marley music, you understand what Bob Marley's saying.
Because he don't use heavy patois.
No, but they got him as the king of what? You understand when you listen to Ronnie Butler, even listen to his music.
Yeah.
You clearly speaks on what he is saying and it goes outside of the boundaries. Yes, you got those 1 or 2 songs where you just stay very traditional. But you want people in Belize and Barbados and Trinidad or whatever to hear the song. Because at the end of the day, you notice like a lot of us don't be at the Caribbean Music Awards.
Well, you talking about Bahamians?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's more so whoever crossed over to the U.S. market.
It ain't even the U.S. as a Caribbean thing. Like,
no, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Caribbean Awards is hosted in New York. But I'm saying it's more so for artists that crossed over to the UK and to the US.
But when you look Soca there, Compa there, all these other, everybody in the Caribbean is represented with that style of music, except
us. Because in so many different other ways, we always sort of late to the party.
But like I say, because we ain't really thinking about it because we just keep ourselves in this box and say, oh, it's just the Bahamas, the Bahamian, the Rake, it's just ours. No, but it's the world doing. So we start creating the music to say like, the world is actually listening to Bahamian, them did that. Even though it wasn't full Rake and scrape, whatever, but it shows that it could happen.
Yeah.
With the cost of right money and people behind you. You know what I mean? Because it's
obviously financial push.
This is an expensive genre. I might as well tell you now, if you're coming in the Rake and scrape.
Yeah, because you got to pay a whole band.
Not necessarily because guys coming up now with some a little more electronic sounds, whatever, but if you want a real sound though.
No, but I'm saying the band is sort of great to have.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Because it's like you ain't feel the same way if you use TV tracks.
No. But it still ain't bad because TV tracks all depends on where you going and how you performing it. You know what I mean? What the DJ doing, how you work the crowd. Because when it comes to TV tracks, I've done it a few times. People ask me, you want to perform tracks or you want to perform band? Right? And sometimes when it comes to band, that's a big deal. Performing with band ain't easy all the time. Background singers gotta know what you're doing. This and that. Go to practice. When you come with your TV track and you understand how to work that specific crowd, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
So I think I guess it gets it done. So Dead Drunk. Obviously, we always say Bahamians are functional alcoholics.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, overall, the Caribbean is a bunch of functional alcohols. That can be seen as a good thing or a negative thing.
It's horrible.
Because it's like because it's like you being overly sedated all the time.
It's not good.
It sort of speaks like, cool. We have these celebrations, whether it be Junkanu or Soca, we indulging, but it's like when you overindulge, you get hypnotized a lot of the time.
And you make a lot of the wrong decisions. Yeah. And a lot of the songs that I make is like more stories, you know what I mean? Because the night I was thinking about when I actually made that I come here to dance, but I was marched right up that night, but didn't know how to get home. Like, it was just a bad experience that night. But during that point in time, it was solid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was a party. It's a movie. It's just something what we do. I've recently stopped drinking because our culture, the culture of that night after night, that is like, hey, we in our 30s now, bro.
No, but you can't.
It can't function.
Especially like, from my personal experience, it's like, okay, yeah, you drinking every night, but that started affecting it with your sleep.
Everything, bro.
And then I working out in the gym, so it's like, okay, I don't want to feel that in my muscles, so it's like...
Bro, and then like sometimes if you drinking and then you talking to people and then you wake up in the morning, your voice gone and you got to show that night because now bro, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? You automatically trying to talk over the music. Now your voice gone. Now I'm messing with the money. Now if you start messing with the money...
Yeah, for sure. So it's like, obviously, I've worked with brands to push that, but it's like, I like to push more holistic stuff. So
and you just got to be responsible.
Yeah, for sure.
You just got to be responsible. That's all it is.
But I said like that song because even like back to the cultural nuances where I'm saying like, okay, you talking about right now I need a sauce with extra pepper.
Extra lime, and I said.
Yeah. So it's like, little things like that is like, wait, that's a real experience with people would make a message about, tweet about, or whatever. Because it's like a relatable, because it's like, I was in that, I know how you drive home, whatever. And it's like, And I go, well, of course, up to the growth and whatever, things like that. those are great things to reflect on and learn from, as well as sometimes on jovial moments you might get yourself in those situations, but obviously you wouldn't want that to be everyday occurrence.
No, not at all, bro.
Yeah.
Not at all. Please drink responsibly. Let me just say that.
Or you could take a break. You ain't got to drink every day.
Nah,
every
not
night.
every day, bro.
If you have to drink or think about drinking, think why you have to drink.
Yeah, because that means you're simply an alcoholic.
Yeah. And you probably need help.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of people
like,
don't admit that, That's a serious thing. A lot of people just can't admit that and be like, maybe I rather this drink more than lunch. It's a little problem.
Yeah, because oftentimes it's like, obviously, certain things are being behind is people taking mental health seriously. Mm-hmm. So obviously, we got to limit the amount of coping mechanisms that we put in place.
Yeah,
and obviously, you want to find things to help you because obviously life's stressful. Mm-hmm. Life ain't easy. Things always happening. Obviously, how things looking. Yeah, we in election season now, but obviously there's a looming pandemic. All kind of other things on the other side of that. So it's like, okay, we just went, like we were saying before, we went through a pandemic. That was 6-7 years ago. That wasn't just yesterday.
Yeah.
Even though it feels like it was yesterday
or
whatever. Yeah. So it's like, bro, we do for whatever now. So it's like, all we have, and I think that's why people love songs like that, Drunk, because it takes you back to the good times.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, the reason why you was dead drunk is because you was having
a good time.
A dead time because you had a stressful week, a stressful day, and you come to cast your cares upon the bottom.
So they say cast your cares upon the
bottom. So, because I like Dead Drunk just because the hook, the bridge, that like it almost sounded like the happy birthday.
Yeah, that's how they sounded. Yeah, I took my time with that song too. Right now, that's one of the few songs I could say. Like I really sat down and I had out a couple hooks, couple bridges, looked over the verse, looked up a couple different words, the style of the beat. I really take my time with that. Yeah. Probably why it is the most streamed one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even though to most people it ain't the biggest one.
Yeah.
But
see, I listen to it like with internationals. I'm like, out of all this stuff, obviously we can get to the other hits what I like Oled and Big Daddy.
But that one,
but it's like this one you'll play for anybody. Yeah, and it's like smash.
Yeah,
because it's like people get relate to it now. They might say, okay, if they're from the Bahamas or from like South Florida or Turks and Caicos, they don't really want to know what this chicken sauce is.
Yeah,
but it's like they for the States they might say, okay, Waffle House, whatever, or whatever meal you would eat to avoid a hangover. So just a placeholder for whatever the case may be. So Dead Drunk came out in 2022. So what's the next series of songs? Because we have 23, 24.
What are they saying?
And then so I Like Grind, Dead Drunk, 22.
Work Boyfriend.
So Work Boyfriend came out in 23?
24, I think. Because I let that one. Because I think Dead Drunk and I Like Grind came out in the same year as well. And then, if I could remember, Work Boyfriend. Yeah, that one. That one came out. What year are we in?
We in 25.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying, like...
Yeah, 25. Because I just brought it out. Woo, ba. Yeah, Work Boyfriend.
So, Work Boyfriend came out in 2025. 2024.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Work Boyfriend, and then what else you put out that year?
Work Boyfriend. And don't quote me on none of these dates. Because I stopped thinking about all of them. Yeah. Work Boyfriend. Then the next story was it Oled? Oled came out this year?
Yeah. So because
I remember last year I took a little taking a little time with
it. Like you took a little. You was pacing between 23 and 24.
Yeah. It pretty much was because I was letting the songs move. Because a lot of people say when it comes to Rake and Scrape, you got to let the songs build. Because it ain't like, rap songs, you got to drop a song every month, which I'm going to get into that now. But at that point in time, I was taking my time because certain songs was just still moving and the charts were still going. So I just was like, if it ain't broke, you know what I mean? If I ain't got to drop nothing, I might as well just wait and see what's happening. But shoots. So, after that, Work Boyfriend came with you.
Okay, so two things we can discuss. Obviously, the the salacious culture or Bahamian culture. So the whole work boyfriend, we joke about that. Sometimes it'd be a little bit more serious. Then it's obviously we have songs talking about sweethearting from the male perspective or whatever. Or sometimes the female perspective you catching, a woman with a sweetheart or whatever. So, but the work boyfriend isn't a new phenomenon, but it's something more talked about.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and joked about, and be points of contention. So, what you was thinking about? What was your mindset in creating that? Was it because of the online discourse, or is it just more so it's like, wait, this is what I see, and let me make a song about it?
Someone was talking about it. A lot of my experience and my influence comes from sitting at a bar or chilling with some friends, or like a lot of my inspiration just comes from Bahamian people talking food, bro. Like that too. Like you would be sitting there and someone to say something and like 30 people agree with that one time.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a topic that a lot of people speak about. Like clearly, like everybody have a story or whatever, but I just heard someone talk about it, and then I've been in a situation like before. You know what I mean? You go to wake
because that situation similar to the old head situation.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because it's like the whole we going after work, we going to the spot, and not even just a nice sort of thing. Because I remember I was in GB a couple of weeks ago. I was staying at the Pelican Bay Hotel, and then I had gone around to the spot and just was sitting down, and it's like, oh, you said just come off from work and they linking up and they go. So it's like, wait, it's just
this happens.
Yeah,
it just happens. And like I said, it's just an everyday thing. But work boyfriend, it was just literally hearing someone talk foolishness about it, and I was like, I'm just gonna talk about this. I just feel as though, like, if I see a lot of people agree on a topic while I'm out one time, especially at a bar. That means they go to a different bar and talk about this. They probably go home and talk about this. They probably go around friends and talk about this. And it's probably a topic that needs to be talked about. Yeah. Especially if it's somewhere I know this Bahamians getting off on it. Shoot.
Yeah, because everybody always talk about, with your work boyfriend, what do you do? Like, he buy you lunch, he do this, he do.
And you would hear it around too when I used to work in the hotel industry and all these other places. I used to hear and see it every day.
No, the hotel industry is infamous for these.
Listen to me.
All kind of
different work in the hotel, bro.
Yeah. All kind of things. They told. I've been told that certain resorts it's just similar to high school,
bro.
And especially the bigger it is. You could create some distance, but obviously it's some overlap.
I ain't gonna say too much secrets because everybody always say I tell all the secrets in my music. Right. So I ain't gonna say too much about, hotelians.
Yeah.
You all know.
Yeah. No, I've heard the story.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So obviously we work boyfriend. So during this time, I've noticed that you started instead of doing a music video, you would do different types of clips and content around your songs. Because when I started to notice the uptick on your social media presence, and I started seeing all the songs, and I'm like, he just put out these new songs, and I go do the research, and it's like, oh, this come out 2 years ago. This come out 3 years ago. Okay, this one come out last month. But then these other set come out a little while, and it's like, and I was like, okay, he's smart for doing this. Because, not because you dropped something 3 years ago, that means everybody hear it. Yeah. This could be a new song.
And a lot of people, yeah.
So it's like, but you should still work the song.
Yo, Old Head was out from January. That ain't hit until Big Daddy come out in like June, July.
Yeah, because I even thought that Old Head came after Big Daddy.
No, bro. Like, I trying to figure out what's going on. I'm like, bro, you don't realize I done out this whole? Yeah. Like, this is this was Benny.
But back to the whole promotion, the visuals and things like that. So working the song.
Yeah, so after I started to work it more, it just worked. Because I noticed more people was asking me about Old Head than Big Daddy. But
because people, but listen, I sent that song to somebody of older age and they felt offended. So, and I was like, no, it's like, this was bigger. So, but these like everyday occurrences is like, all right, I relate to this song, I relate to that song.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. They should know, like, if a young man considers you to be old, it's not because of your age. Yeah. It's the distance in age from him to you.
No, but see, I uncover a certain thing too. Not because they older, that means they got money.
True. I'm not going to lie, but you will know in the beginning. I'll tell you, you'll know in the beginning.
No, because I learned that years ago, because it's like, the whole hyping up getting with an older woman or whatever. But I mean, bro, she just is
some
an
of them
older woman.
Yeah, some of them.
That's it.
Yeah, some of them.
like, ain't no extra perks or whatever.
That's when it goes to a certain age, rocker. Like, you know, certain women, you will see how they be because they will let you know, listen to me. You don't need to call me certain times, but I can call you whenever. You need a little something here and there, that's that. But they'll let you know that off
but
the bat.
That's the only ones who sort of like executives, political, but just regular, no, ain't no perks coming with that.
No, you might have to sell out and spend your coin, know what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's just regular perks. They just older, they more stuck in their ways.
Put some man Italian or everything. Yeah, he's
change their mind. So, so after putting out OLED, after putting out Work Boyfriend, you get down to the collaborative effort of Whip Wop with Julian, Believe, and Shine. How did that sort of come about?
That was one conversation in the studio.
Because I think something happened before, like controversial, and then it was like
no, we was in the studio. Julian was there, Shine was there, I was there, a few people was there. And he was letting us listen to his song that he had with on the radio now with KB and Paul Greasy, Give Me the Rake and Scrape.
Yes.
Right? Pretty cool track. And then he was like, yo, where you record this at? He's like, yo, Circle House in Miami. You know what I mean? That's why I do my
because I think Paul Greasy is the house of Bahamian descent.
He is Bahamian.
Yeah.
Like, he is a Bahamian.
Okay.
Right? So when you hear him talking and everything, straight Bahamian.
Okay.
Right? And then he let me listen and say, wait, Paul Greasy love your music, bro. Like, I was like, stop talking fool. Like, yeah, bro, this supposed to be a Rake and Scrape guy. So anyway, he's like, dog, why don't let's slide out to Miami and let's do something. I got some situation, boop. I get everything together, we can move. Mishan, why not? Right? If why not? We already recorded 2 songs in the studio, but they ain't come out yet.
Okay.
Actually, we recorded 3 songs in total.
Okay.
2 ain't out yet. Whip Wop was the one where we was just getting off. Everybody just started moving out. Blah, blah, blah. You know, you're in the studio. You're just chilling now. You already put a couple songs. Zoltan just played a riff, right? Now, you know, when you're just in the studio, you're just chilling. And you ain't really... When he played that, it was like... you know what I'm saying? Like one of those moments.
Yeah.
And then from there, everything just started to come together. We made the song and then... kaboom.
Yeah, because I feel like that song came out... It was something that happened at the time where people, it was some point of contention. I can't remember what it was. And then, or people were saying something about support or, I can't remember what exactly happened. Whip Wop came out to show like,
yeah, it could hit or whatever. I think that was before, I think when he did the concert.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Burna Boy concert. Yeah.
No, that was
Burna Boy concert.
Was that Burna Boy or was that Vibes?
No, it was Vibes.
Yeah, I think it was Vibes.
So Vibes happened. People was talking about, the Bahamian people don't support da. So Julian always in this mode. Obviously, Julian been on the show like twice already. So it was more so the show like, we still standing. Forget whatever happened. We could just go with something else. So but
like I tell you, mate, people just like what they like at that point in time. You see what I'm saying? Like that's just all. Bahamian people are just very hard to read people.
For sure. And like I have a friend, shout out Mel. Mel, if you're watching this episode, that's for you. So my friend Mel was like, well, first she was saying I didn't really like Whip Wop when I first heard it because I was like, it felt like it was unfinished, like something.
A lot of people say songs missing. Yeah,
like I was like. Maybe okay, they have it like this, but when someone like a band arrange it, they'll add some more elements to it. So I'm like, all right, cool. But then it started to take on to the whole thing, the whole weird wow. So I was like, okay, well, this is cool or whatever. Obviously, they probably come up with something else because I doubt that this was the only thing that was recorded.
No, it's more.
Obviously, more so me thinking because I know the business and things like that. They all the men can just come and just record one song, bro.
I tell you, that was the last one, bro. So that was the last. That was by mistake. To tell you the truth, when I was recording,
and I think the song worked because it still get played. People still put it on.
That's one of our most viewed songs right now. All the super dope music. That's the top.
Because it's like people put it on. Like okay, when it's around. Ricardo time.
That Independence time. Businesses use it. A lot of people love the song, but I just like, okay, damn, I didn't expect that one.
So now that we saw the full combination, did you put out any song after Whip Up?
Big Daddy coming off the Whip Up.
So wait, hold on. So Big Daddy came out.
Wait, Big Daddy just come out, you know?
I already feel like Big Daddy just came out like earlier part of this shit.
No, like summer.
But why I feel like I heard that?
That's how I feel. That's the fits. Just feel nostalgic. No, just come out this year, summer.
Oh, I feel like I heard that like in March. Because
I
feel like I heard Big Daddy first before I heard Olet.
No, that was June. Yeah, June. Okay. June, July, sometime. 10. It was a 10.
So, actually, speaking of Big Daddy. So, I had to do a live broadcast from a rally. As of this recording, I had to do a live broadcast from Raleigh. Obviously, by the time this come out, the by-election would have passed. And I've heard this song, Big Daddy, played at one rally. And I've heard it referred to at another rally. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that? Actually, you was booked at one rally.
Yeah, I was booked at 2 rallies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But based on this recording recently, because you did a rally like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
But this last like 4 days or whatever, you was at a rally. So did you perform Big Daddy at that rally?
What?
So this was before, and you came on stage or after?
Right before.
Okay,
right before.
So that's why he was talking spicy about. They talking about Big Daddy
in the belly. I said, oh shoot, see, bro, I just have a job to do. I'm just here to serve the Bahamian people, My passport says Bahamian, not this or that one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know how they go. They can do what they can do.
They can flip it like,
they can do what they gotta do. Nah.
Because this old daddy, and then obviously, again, something that sent it to the core of the culture, something that's always used, obviously. Every man wants himself to be called Big Daddy, and every woman want a Big Daddy. So they say that's the thing about music. If the dudes want to be you and the woman want to love you, that's it.
Yeah.
So obviously, Big Daddy more so is, I guess, in simple words, about handling your business, but tricking off a little bit.
You gotta do.
Yeah. So, and I think that's what really the first video was you put out for Big Daddy when you was going through the grocery store. Really,
that was the one that really hit. Yeah, that one hit.
Because it was like, okay,
yeah.
And then obviously you did other things and I think you really what really stood out to me about you as an artist is really mastering the social media game.
Yeah,
working the record, giving different looks. You and I can't say you spent a bunch of money doing the promotion versus making the music video.
No, doing the promotion. Most of the money is going to Facebook, big. Most of the money is going to Facebook.
No, but I'm saying doing the social media clips compared to producing a whole music video for it.
Oh yeah, as much. Yeah. Oh yeah. But eventually the budget is going to get there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're really trying to push it. Like I send my music around the world. You know what I mean? So not just in the Bahamas. So I be trying to make sure I get those streams up because certain places you go, certain people stream your music. You get a certain amount on per stream. You always get more on your stream in the US than considered in Abaco. What it is, you still can get your money, but they can get there eventually. They didn't pass it actually. You know what I'm saying? Spending the money on Facebook ads, Google ads, all them type of things. That's why I was like, why go to the music video? Well, one video, one time, spend all that when.
And then exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's more economic because it's like, okay, if I go into the store, I take in my phone, it still have the same effect because now people would take the video, reshare,
easy clip, and that's just what music is right now when it comes to, and it's evolving again because nothing's still wrong with having a good music video.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But if you just don't have the budget, that $5,000 or $2,000 or however much it costs to do a video now. You got an iPhone, you got an Android, you got a Pixel, whatever it is, bro.
And you got creativity.
You know what I'm saying? You got something.
Man.
Use something.
Yeah, for sure.
Use something, bro.
So, like, and obviously the newer artists have to, well, just straight across the board, understand social media, understanding, okay, how these algorithms work with these different platforms, and understanding which the best platform to work for you. Because some people, it might be TikTok, some people, it might be Facebook, some people, it might be Instagram. So it's like, all right, well, figure that out, and then you just go from there. So, with all these records, and you switching from rap to Rake and Scrape in 5 years, how does it feel to have like a whole catalog?
Solid, bro. Solid.
Because I shouted to KB because KB is my Bridget. I just saw him a couple weeks ago.
They got songs on songs with albums in there.
Yeah, but people was raising the point that other artists have an issue that other artists was covering their music and getting paid for it. And I was like, okay, I understand that. And I would implore people to make their own original music.
Especially if you consider yourself as a recording artist, you know what I mean? You go in the studio, unless you was like we understand the band's doing it. Yeah. That's what they do. But if you go in and there, like, there's been situations where I pull up, like, I had to tell the band, like, yo, you can't see my wife tonight, bro. Like, I'm here. And I'm doing that tonight. Don't even play it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real. It's because the fact that people paying to come see the artists who sing the song and do it, right? Not out of disrespect. Yeah. But it's just real. You know what I'm saying? So you put that's your copyright. That's your vibe. You know what I mean? And then we didn't have a problem with copyright and getting paid certain money from stage and everything. So it's like, do y'all do? Yeah. We can do what I do. And ain't no problem.
Because catalog is so important because now, okay, you could have literally a 30-minute set. You ain't got to cover nothing.
Not a song.
And then everything hit. Like,
And the thing about covering songs is like, even if I would have ever covered a song, it's going to be a song from like way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like what artists who like how the Jamaicans do it, or how even Luther Vandross them and thing. They do a bunch of covers, bro. Yeah. But they took the song not where you make this song last week and I can cover that song. They go, no. Yeah. Go out, because when they make covers, you could actually go there, get a license, make an official cover, actually make it into a record, and perform it. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go do that.
No, that's what they was doing. They was reorganizing
just the whole situation. Yeah. Same words, but you can't even tell them that ain't the original person's song. Yeah.
You know so because they really reorganized the instrumentation.
That's how it go.
All those things. Because I was like, it must feel great to be like, babe, I can stand on the stage and I ain't got to borrow from nobody.
No, but
I go 9-10 songs straight.
You trying to connect with people, bro. You trying to build a brand. You trying to build a sound, right? People ain't gonna connect with you if they keep hearing that same sound, what you're doing over and over again by this and on. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't, it ain't, and people starting to notice. Once again, if that's what you're doing, it is what it is. Go get your money. But then again, when the original artists of these say, like, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You got to go hit the studio, go get a writer, go buy a writer. Because it ain't like rap. Like in rap, I couldn't go for a writer. You know what I'm saying? Right. You could go for a writer, let them write you a song and put something out, bro, because people want to hear you. Yeah. And that's what we need. We need more new music. Everybody just want to recycle the same. No, people want to hear fresh. They want to hear this. And I feel it. So that's why me and certain artists who come up now, it was kind of easier for us to just be like,
yeah, because it was original music.
And they want it. Man. They want it, bro. No matter how bad you think that song is on, if it new and it really hit and you got a good producer, most likely you can be right there.
Okay. So how do you feel, I guess, now receiving all the accolades, the recognition for all the years of hard work? Because sometimes you feel like when you get to that point, it's like, wait, like the younger me, I feel sorry for him because he didn't reap the rewards of all that hard work.
I always be thinking of it.
I recently started thinking about that. It's like, wait, I feel sorry for, because I ain't eating off of what you did. And it's like, I don't even work as twice as hard, but it's like, it's like.
Now, I still hungry though. Like, it ain't, even though I get like, those, because I even had a hip hop award. Like, there was an award show, Bahamian Hip Hop Awards. I got that and everything, right? But now it's still like, to me, it's more than just the accolades. It's more like, boy, we want to excel this genre. We want to push it far. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is more about actually building this industry to a proper industry, like where you could say, bro, when I graduate, I might want to do Rake and Scrape. Like, I don't have to be a rapper or whatever. And you could do that, right? But at the end of the day, we at a level now where I look and be like, it was cool. I could have been eating, but now, like, it's like, the money can come. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come. But now it's more of like, okay, I encourage everyone, like even Shanice Miller, who was on the Big Daddy song.
Right.
She had came to me and she's like, yo, I want to do this thing. You know what I mean? I want to, Bob. I say, but if you just listen, I can give you 10 to 12 years of knowledge in about a month, and you could excel, just do it what I tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? It'll be cheaper and faster. Bam, just like that. You know what I mean? Listened. Do it, because a lot of people here don't have a listening problem. I'm not gonna lie.
Because everybody feel like they know.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Everybody
bro.
don't know. People still come to me, and if you tell me something that I don't know, go ahead, bro. Say what you guys say. I want to hear it, and I'm gonna use it to excel. But right now, it's like I mean, it feels good. I'm happy for it. I thank the Bahamian people for actually liking the music. You know what I'm saying? It's feel good when Bahamians recognize you, like, yo, you somebody who's saying, what your name? Johnny Bread, cake, pot cake, whatever. You know what they get? No, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm telling you, bro. Right? The only thing with this Gary Liver though, the only thing.
No, but you might see someone new come out say they is pot cake.
Probably. But you know what's Gary now, because everybody's going to be Big Daddy now, right?
Yeah.
But it's be a little weird when you hear a grown man cross the road, Big Daddy! And I understand where you go, but you like the song, right? I get it. You can't get mad. Yeah. But that just shows the level of, wait, they actually into the brand, and that's what they actually was trying to do, trying to push that. And looking back, and everybody happy at this point. And I tell everybody, boy, do Rake and Scrape, bro. You trying to be solid and over here, make some money with your music. That and
but not just over here. Because they can branch over.
It is going to branch over, but you got to build your fan somewhere.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
You got to learn stage. You got to learn this, because it ain't easy performing in front of all them people, bro.
Yeah.
You got to learn that.
Because that's the disconnect, too. Because some people feel like, okay, I can make a record. Now you got to perform a record.
Oh, yeah. You got to get out there, bro. And trust me, those people will stare in your face.
Yeah.
And look at you. But one thing I'd say this, right? Don't be intimidated by that. If they turn around and go on their phone, that's the difference. But if people just standing up and they're looking at you, they got to learn you. They don't know you. I had to learn it after a while. They don't know you. They don't know your sound. People are going to listen to who they like and they know. But if you come out there, because I had plenty of times when they first started off Getting Brick, people just said that, bro. Even though I had Getting Brick in flicking the road, people still was standing up looking at my face like they crazy. Until it hit them repetition, videos, whoop. Then it's like, boy, this is my song, boy. This is my song. You know what I'm saying? So especially to you new artists. I know this hurt when they stare up in your face and look at you crazy, but just keep dancing.
But I think it's be moments too where our older audience, because I was at a performance and they listening and they just watching and it's like, wait, that's pretty hot.
Like they really just paying attention.
No, especially in your position where it's like, if someone ever heard Jonny Cake, it's like, if you keep on hitting them record after record after record, it's like, hold on, he got this, and then he got this. And it's like,
people say it's gonna be 9 minutes, but you sing that too. I'm like, yep.
Yeah. So what's the next? What's like what you got coming up? Like, obviously 2025 is finito.
Yeah,
we in 2026.
I was gonna drop a new one just cause, but then I was like, nah. But January definitely, because I working more. Like I said, it's always working on branding, always working on making it look good, making all the business side of it is done. And then obviously I had a big concert. And that was amazing. Like that gave a big boost to my career. And next thing is now is just even put out, like I say, get the music to the Caribbean now. Like I feel it's so okay. I'm still going to keep pushing through the Bahamas. I still want to make people listen to my music or whatever, but we need to get this thing Trinidad. Instead of all the Trinidad artists coming here to perform, now they want to book 3 and 4 and 5 Rake and Scrape artists to go over there to perform. Because now the people know the music. We got to get the music out. Take it out the bubble. Let them hear it. Let them feel it. Say some of the things where they could understand that's just what it is. Because our music is a product. I understand you want to keep it there and say, it's a Bahamian thing. Yes, it is. But it also is a product that you have a different market of people that you might have to package it a different way so that they could digest it and be like, well, you know what? I like this. You know what I'm saying? That's even like when we go like the Turks. Bro, Turks? Where they go? Now people love over Rake and Scrape now.
No, what? For sure. Even when somebody got your girlfriend.
Ma, listen, they
like people didn't know that came out like 2011, and when it hit it was 2018.
You know what I'm saying? But it hit, and they love it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it shows that now that's the Bahamas who got it. That's another country who got it. So if we just put the music out, keep going, good quality content.
But I think working that Turks angle, because obviously due to influences, Turks is people. I think people in their mind when they come south of Florida, they start to shift to think Turks first in the Bahamas. Some categories, so it's like, okay, we can work that too, because they basically all us is sitting
Yeah,
on
same
one
one.
meet
Yeah,
people, so
yeah.
it's like, you know.
Yeah, but and they love it, bro. When I hit that stage, like that was one of the best responses on the stage I've ever got. So the only thing now is for me to do is keep pushing the music, more music. Like next year, I plan on dropping the song a month. I ain't gonna lie, I can't run out next year.
Okay.
So just letting y'all know now.
2026.
You see what I said? It's gonna be a movie, bro. And they already right, so I might as well tell you.
For sure.
I done got it in the chamber, ready to go.
All right. So just give us, you know, this has been a great interview. The hour flew by.
That's crazy already.
Yeah, like we an hour and 15 in.
Thank goodness, I got a show. All right, yeah.
So give us some final remarks. We happy to have Jonny Cake here on Erryting Kool. You know, we always got to do legendary status all the time. So, you know, close us out very quick.
Listen, it's your boy Jonny Cake here on Erryting Kool. This is an amazing experience. Shout out to everybody that enjoys Rake and Scrape music and Bahamian culture. And I would just want to say, if you are an artist that want to do some Rake and Scrape, you can link him. He can link me. You can link me, and I'll link him. We trying to go to podcast. We can figure it out and come do Rake and Scrape because we need more artists. We need more producers. We need more engineers. We need a lot more. We need entertainment lawyers. You can even go to school, do law, and get into Rake and Scrape. And you know, you can make this corn. Let's do some Rake and Scrape. All right.
Man.
Ayo.
And then we have to do the trifecta. Shine, you got to come up next.
Yeah.
You know, I know your peoples. You know my peoples. We didn't talk. So we didn't have Julian on a couple times. We didn't have Jonny Cake.
I get
so,
it, bro. That's my boy. I
no,
get it.
I already can make a call and
Oh yeah, make
so
the call.
it's like,
you know what? You make the call. I make the call. Y'all make the call.
y'all make the call.
Everybody
Tell
make the call.
Shine, you gotta come sit with me.
Yeah,
That it's been a great episode so far. I trying to get my angle right down. It's been a great episode. We gotta thank Jonny Cake for coming again.
Yeah.
And stay tuned to see who else will come on Erryting Kool. Peace and love. Let me put you in a 2-shot because you holding his hand together. Nope. What are you doing? Nope. Yeah, now we get it. That's what happens when you switching and trying to do it.
Hey, makes sense. So you bado. You bado.
So until next time, we can see y'all later. Yeah, see.
Yeah, day.
That was great.
All right, my boy. Amazing.
The tourists come over to chill on the beach, but they don't come over the hill where we sleep. We got nightmares and they got